So, good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So, I am your teacher for today. I am teacher Joanna Rojas. So, may I request everyone to please stand for our short prayer. And may I request Miss Marcela to lead us in prayer. Amen. So, please sit down. So, before we start our discussion, I will be reminding you our classroom rules. So the first one is listen to me. Listen. You should listen. I want your own ears and eyes to me. And I am requesting everyone to please stop or refuse using your cell phones. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
So our topic for today is about justice, fairness, and the SALA or SALA format, conflict resolution, and framework. So before we start our discussion, I will be discussing to you first our objectives. So our first objective is first, we should be sharing one of you will be sharing one personal thought or real life experience or example related to justice or punishment during class sharing. The second one is give at least 2 respectful and insightful comments on your classmates' idea. And the last one is collaborate in groups to create a role play or written case scenario or a mini poster that reflects the justice system and the SALA approach. So now let's proceed to our top lesson proper. So our main focus for today is the SALA framework. So SALA, or the first one is S, stands for stop, in which this reflects that we should always remember to pause and reflect before responding to conflict. And the second one is an A stands for ask, or seek information and understand the root of the issue. Third one is listen. L for listen. Be open to different sides of perspective. And last one is act, or respond appropriately and fairly, aiming for a just solution. So, Mr. Tumana. So, from the word SALA or framework SALA, how can you relate this one when you have conflicts, or how does it help you to remember the word SALA when you have conflicts within your relatives or your family?
For us, ma'am, SALA is something that punishment to someone who have nakasalas sa inyo.
Okay, so by what do you mean is kanang imong gigamit ang word na SALA, the real meaning of SALA, no? So what I mean is kaning how does the framework SALA help you or make you remember kanang on resolving conflicts the right to education, the right to live, and everything. We have our, wala kitao na wala siya, ayun ka, wala kay right